apparently it's time for Moon Knight. It's a great name. Welcome back, guys. It's Geek here. Yes, I thought I'd do a video because I haven't done one for a good few weeks. I wanted to, check in with you. Hope you're not suffering from the January blues too much. I've been very busy, but more videos to come, of course. I should be playing another one of those escape room games online, the virtual one, next week, hopefully. So there should be a video of that soon as well. But just for now, we're going to talk about Moon Knight because Marvel or Disney have just released a trailer for it for a new show. Now, when I first heard about Moon Knight entering the MCU, I'm sure they said it was a movie. I don't care enough to go and check that back, but I think they said it was a movie. But I think they kind of realised not many people know the character. Like, I'm not even that au fait with the character, to be honest. I've not read his comics. I think I've seen him in a comic with Spider-Man, and I think he's in New York, but that's about all I know about it. So I think maybe they thought maybe for a full-blown movie it might be a bit too soon. So they're going the TV show route, and then maybe he'll be in movies later on. And on the whole, the shows have been okay. I think WandaVision was very good. I'd say sort of 7 out of 10. I think Loki, I was a bit disappointed with Loki. I was really looking forward to that show, but they kind of nerfed Loki and they made him a bit of a wet flannel, to be honest. It didn't seem to be that powerful, and when I first read about it, I'm sure they sold it as a bit of a Quantum Leap type of show. He's going back in time to kind of, maybe he'll be back in time and he'll be the person that stops or creates a historic event and things like that, but it wasn't really that at all. So I wasn't very happy with that show. It was, I'd say, 5 or 6 out of 10. The Falcon and Winter Soldier show was okay. It got a bit political for no reason, but that's Disney for you. I'd say the action was pretty good though. The storyline was a bit rubbish, but the action was quite good, so again, sort of a 6 out of 10. The What If show, which wasn't live action but it's been recent, that was good. I'd say sort of 7 out of 10. My favourite show so far has to be Hawkeye. I thought it was brilliant. I thought Jeremy Renner was really good as usual, very funny. He teamed up well with the Kate Bishop character. They both, it was good when you saw Kate kind of seeing Hawkeye jumping backwards from a skyscraper, and she's like, this guy is just a human being and he's doing this, fighting his aliens, and that kind of really was the incentive to her to try and become basically a superhero or something like that. And yeah, I just thought that was a really good show. I'd say that was more like an 8 out of 10, but they've got others lined up like She-Hulk and some other things, but we're going to talk about Moon Knight, like I said, and there's a trailer. Oh, but before we do, I'll quickly read out what it says about Moon Knight in this, which is the Marvel Encyclopedia. It's not the newest one. I think they've done a new one recently, but it's quite up to date. We've got here, so it's not Moon Boy. No, it's not here. It's not that person. It's not Moon Dragon. No, not Moon Dragon. It's not Moon Star. It's not Moon Stone. These names are rubbish. It's Moon Knight. Okay, so it says here, a mercenary left for dead in the Egyptian desert, Mark Spector was found by followers of the Egyptian god Khonshu, who saved his life and gave him superhuman powers. Oh, that's fortunate then. There's some people just, out of all the people they could have chosen, they could have given themselves superpowers. Now we just give it to this random guy. Returning to the US with a statue of Khonshu, Mark became a crime fighter, calling himself the Moon Knight, and assuming 2 more alter egos. Millionaire Stephen Grant. What, has he just decided to self-identify as a millionaire? And that just works, does it? And taxi driver Jake Lockley. Aided by his pilot friend Frenchie and his lover Marlene, Mark fought crime for many years, battling against Werewolf, Midnight Man and Black Spectre, and alongside Spider-Man and the Punisher. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Eventually exhaustion set in and Mark retired his alter egos and sold the Khonshu statue. Before long, Mark felt compelled to travel to Egypt. There, members of the cult of Khonshu explained to him that being the Moon Knight was his destiny. Really? Okay, fair enough. And then, basically, he decided to become Moon Knight again. He went back, and then when Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, took over the Avengers, Mark faked his death and later joined Steve Rogers' Secret Avengers. He then moved to LA, where he clashed with Count Nefaria. That all sounds incredibly ridiculous. Brilliant. Right, and I guess we should watch the trailer before I bore you all to death. This is Marvel Studios' Moon Knight official trailer for Disney+. They own everything. Here we go. Oh, it's Poe Dameron. He's from a galaxy far, far away, and he's now in this galaxy.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
What? It's like he's chained himself like he's a werewolf. That's London.
I'm losing it.
Real
So it's not in New York.
You're bloody useless, Stevie.
These accents are awful.
I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Oh, poor blimey, Governor, that's how we all talk in Britain.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult.
What?
The voice in your head. There's chaos in you.
What? Huh.
Embrace the chaos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it actually looks quite good, actually. Ah, so it's like his... like takes over him. Oh, okay. So it's like it's his alter ego, but it's, you know, it's in his mind. He's almost schizophrenic, and it's just coming out. He's locked. You know, he saw a bit there where he sort of chained himself to the bed because he's worried that at night, you know, it'll take over. So he's a bit like a werewolf in that respect, I guess. As soon as the moon comes out, Moon Knight takes over. Seems to be set in London, or at least it starts there, rather than New York. So that's different. And you know, as someone actually from England, or most Americans say Britain, but that's a different thing. But let's say I'm from Britain, okay? The accents for someone who's British or English in American stuff is always awful. Like, we don't sound like that at all. So like, oh, here we go, apples and pears. Blimey, Governor. It's just ridiculous. We don't talk like that. But anyway, so yeah, I have to, you know, get over the fact that those accents are going to be absolutely cringe. The show looked okay, but it didn't really know what was going on very much. But his costume actually looked pretty cool. I thought that looked actually pretty badass. It looked like he was beating up like some kind of ancient Egyptian dog god thing, didn't it? That's what it looked like he was doing there. So yeah, obviously I'll watch it. You know, you can watch it if you've got Disney Plus for free. And yeah, we'll check it out. Just seemed alright, but I think I need to see a bit more. It seemed a bit confused, but essentially it seems like he doesn't really know what's going on half the time. And I guess that could be quite cool. The bit where he sort of was in the car and the truck and he was just like, where does gun come from? I suppose that would be quite funny, that, or interesting, that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it seemed okay. Just another average TV show, I guess. But we'll have to wait and see when it comes out, I guess. What do you think? Do you think that looks amazing? Like I say, the one thing I do think that looked really good, the costume did actually look pretty cool. But you should let me know what you think down below. So yeah, we may well see him in MCU movies. Certainly we'll have to see what it's like as a TV show. I'm more interested in seeing if there's going to be more of the Netflix characters in the MCU. If you've not seen Spider-Man, I'm not saying they are yet. But for example, Daredevil, I want to see what they do with Daredevil next personally, but we'll have to watch the shows, and that about do it for this one. So guys, if you like that, please click like, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, if some sort of crazy superhero alter ego thing comes out at night, you might want to chain yourself to the bed, or just go with it. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.